Acts of Chesed in our days are those that bring the light in the challenging times that we are all facing. When we hear about drive-through from the center in order for people to get tested for free, when we hear about schools giving out food for the family members of students attending the school and even other families of the community, when we hear about anonymous donors of masks and oximeters for free for people to have in these times. These are times when we realize that Chesed is what maintains us, not just alive, but also positive, to see things brighter. And just like a few days ago, when a supermarket in Borough Park decided to give to the almanot of men who passed away from the coronavirus food for free. They would come and serve themselves, families, for free. This is just beautiful. And yet, a day after this was posted, here is something that someone said on social media, and I want to read it for you. How sad it is that people use widows for personal profit and advertisement. Did you hear that? That's right. Someone said that this supermarket, who offered food for free for these almanots, was actually using them as an advertisement, just like a commercial. And when I read that, I ask myself, how far are we going to go? How pessimistic are we going to let ourselves, Chas v'Shalom, become? You know, people ask, is HaKadosh Baruch Hu angry with us? We've been thrown out of our shuls. We can't pray and learn the way we used to do. Is Hashem angry? And to be honest, I don't have any measuring device to know what's happening in Shammai. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that we have been isolated, separated from one another for more than a month. We cannot party together, we cannot pray together, we cannot gather. Families are being separated, even in conditions where we should be together. And there is definitely here a message. Maybe it is something that we did to ourselves. Maybe we are the ones that are pushing each other, that are separating each other. The fact that we need to wear those masks, can't see people's mouth, I don't know, maybe that's a sign that we need to watch ourselves, to have a different look on others, a different judgment. And I think that there is no better time than the Parashiot that we are reading this Shabbat to reflect on those ideas. Parashat Tazria and Parashat Messora all relate about one persona. He is the center of attention of those Parashiot. The Messora, the one that has Tzaraat, the Tameh Tameh, the one who is secluded, separated from the rest of the Mahane. And why do we call him a Messora? Why does he get this condition, the white stains on the skin? Because he's a Motzira. Because he speaks Lashon Hara. Because what comes out from his mouth is evil, is bad, is pessimistic. The outlook on life, on people that he has is bad. And the truth is that Lashon Hara is not a weakness. Lashon Hara is a sign. Lashon Hara shows what kind of person am I. Because I am given a choice when I see something happening in front of me to either give the person the benefit of the doubt, to either see something good in there, or I could see it in a bad way. And I make that decision. This decision comes from me. So if I decide that my outlook is going to be on the negative level, you know what that means? that there is something wrong with me. I am Messora. I see bad, so I talk bad. So how do we change? How do we make sure that we're going to live a different type of life, that we are going to see things in a better way? I believe that the Torah is giving us a hint just in the beginning of these parashiyot. You see, Parashat Tazria does not start with the laws of the Messora. It actually starts with the Yoledet, with this lady who gives birth to a baby boy or to a baby girl. And there are laws about the Yoledet, the Tum'ah, the Korbanot. And I ask myself, why do we need to talk about the Yoledet to introduce the parasha of the Messora? As a father, I would tell you that the most beautiful moment of my life was the time that I held my kids for the first time in my arms after they were born. The Yoledet is about the beauty of life. The Yoledet is about the power that we humans have to give life, to create life, to be partners with Borei Olam. This is what the Yoledet is about. And you know why we say Lashon Hara? We know why we can just make a quick judgment and think that it's okay? Because we don't realize that it's a big deal. Because we don't realize that we are playing with life. What you're going to say, what you're going to post, may destroy someone's life. It may affect someone's reputation forever. You can change someone's life. You can either bring life to him, or you could kill him. Shlomo HaMelech says, Mavet v'chayim beyad lashon. Death and life is in the hands of the tongue. We say Lashon Hara not because we are bad people, necessarily because we don't realize the impact that we can make. So the Torah says, you know what you're playing with? You are playing with the life of someone. Remember the Yoledet? Remember that moment that you were holding your kid the first time? You were in touch with life? You did this. That's exactly what is happening when the person is going to say Lashon Hara or Lashon Hatov. You see, this week was Yom HaShoah. This week was a moment that we remember, we commemorate that almost in our generation, 6 million Jews were killed. And we understand the value of life. We understand the severity of death. So we remember Yom HaShoah because we care. We care about our brothers and our sisters. But you know, I have to tell you, it's easy to blame others. It's easy to say it was their fault. Nazis, Yamashemam, evil. If we really care about our people, brothers and sisters, think about the way that we can talk about them. Make a judgment, make a post. Yes, you see chesed around you. You have this outlook, beautiful. Israel. Then you are a Jewish lover. That's who you are. And you know what? It's not just about their life. Because if we change about the way we look at things, talk about people, then our life will change too. If we see good, we talk good, we live optimism, our life is going to change too. In this difficult situation that we are all struggling with, there is a way that we will see good things, amazing things that we haven't seen before. Because we decided to look at it in a good way. Because we decided to think and live in a positive way. And on this, I wish you all Shabbat Shalom Umevorach.